Good morning. This is the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on July 5th, 2023. We are pouring libations for Margaret Walker. We are recognizing the Republic of Cape Verde Independence Day and celebrating the 10-year anniversary of my music video, Late Shift. Make sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Go to the video details for links to anything discussed in the show. Let's get this started.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audio visual dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 30 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Make sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Shout out to my partners broadcasting the morning announcements, including Bloom Bars, Story Tapestries, and Sankofa Video and Books. Go to the link in the description to find out more. Let's get started with our libation. Today's libation is for one Miss Margaret Walker. Margaret Walker, July 7th, 1915 to November 30th, 1998. An American poet and writer, she was part of the African-American literary movement in Chicago known as the Chicago Black Renaissance. Walker became a literature professor at what is today Jackson State University, a historically Black college where she taught from 1949 to 1979. In 1968, Walker founded the Institute for the Study of History, Life, and Culture of Black People. In 1942, Walker's poetry collection, For My People, won the Yale Series of Younger Poets competition, making her the first Black woman to receive a National Writing Prize. Walker's second book, Jubilee, is the story of a slave family during and after the Civil War and is based on her great-grandmother's life. Let's read this quote from Margaret Walker. When I was 8, I decided that the most wonderful thing next to a human being was a book. Margaret Walker. Let's read that again. When I was 8, I decided that the most wonderful thing next to a human being was a book. Margaret Walker. The seeds we can plant into a 3rd grader. That moment when you transition from learning to read to reading to learn. When you first are attracted to those thick books with no pictures in them because the words themselves are as vivid in your imagination as anything on the screen. What a blessing it was for Margaret Walker to be born in a time and place where she could enjoy the pleasure of reading and growing into loving writing. And think about it, this grew into her creating the Institute for the Study of History, Life, and Culture of Black People. All right. When you arm young people, you give the ability to arm other people. And that's what that's what Margaret Walker was all about. I apologize. Margaret Walker is who we are pouring libation for today. Let's pour a libation for her. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames to flickers, we pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation is for one Miss Margaret Walker. Thank y'all very much. And as I said earlier, we are now officially 30 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. Watermelon Day will be Saturday, August 5th, 2023 from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is our annual celebration of summertime, watermelon, and everything red, black, and green. There will be family-friendly performances. This will all be happening at Sankofa Video and Books on Georgia Avenue. There will be free watermelon and free performances. To help support this, make sure you go to the website and notarapper.com come and get one of the Watermelon Day t-shirts. This amazing artwork by James and Zudeka Terrell. It highlights these little girls sitting in their grandfather's truck eating watermelon. We're bringing the spirit of watermelon 365 by showing off that shirt. So thank y'all very much. Now, friends, I want to take a moment and let Sister Margaret Walker speak, since we poured a libation for her today. And she talks about, matter of fact, I'm just going to let her get into it. Here we go.
Style, in my estimation, is nothing more than the impression of the personality on the piece of writing. Style is a very individual matter. It is absolutely personal. No matter whether you call it a simple style or a sublime style, style is absolutely individual. My style is me. It's my voice. It's the way I express myself. I write a certain way because I am me. And no matter how you would describe that style or define it, style is the personality impressed on the piece of writing.
What has influenced your writing most? Family, commitment to the Southern sense of place, race?
Well, I think it's all of those. I think it begins with my family, my father's books and his occupation as a minister, his sermons and the Bible, and my mother's music, the southern landscape, the woods and world around me, and the problems of race in America. I think all of those have been grist to my mill. It's more than family. It's more than the southern environment. But that southern climate, that southern landscape, both social and physical, that environment has been of tremendous influence. If you look at the poetry, you will see that the images have come out of the southern landscape. You will find the rhythms of Black music in much of my work. And of course, my background, my family, my mother and my grandmother and my father, who made indelible impressions upon me as a child. The whole sense of morality, which I think is fundamental for me. I read somewhere in Newsweek where Margaret Walker is one of those moral writers, and that was supposed to be a kind of form of derision, but to me, I could not have a greater compliment, since my morality is obviously in conflict with what we consider the new morality.
Well, howdy there, Internet people.
Yeah.
It's Bo again.
That was Margaret Walker talking about her writing style, talking about being a moral writer, and make sure you understand the time and the place and the family she comes from her style of writing. Thank you very much, Margaret Walker. Let me put up her card again so you can make sure you understand who she is. I haven't read any of her books. I'm glad I have this project that introduces me to new Black writers that are old Black writers that I am unfamiliar with, and I'm thankful to be able to hear from the voices of the ancestors through those VHS tapes that were put onto YouTube. So thank you very much. All right, friends, it's time to move on to our next thing. The next thing is we want to recognize the Independence Day of the Republic of Cape Verde. On July 5th, 1975, Cape Verde gained its independence from Portugal. It did it at the same time as Guinea-Bissau. And right now, I want to bring in Elsie Honny to play for you Cântico da Liberdade, in English, the Chant of Liberty, which is the national anthem for Cape Verde. Here we go, Elsie Honny. friends, that was Elsie Honny with the national anthem of Cape Verde. Today is their Independence Day, July 5th. I'm actually now going to read the lyrics to their national anthem. It was written by Adalberto Higino Tavares Silva and Amilcar Spencer Lopez. Or Lopes, I'm not sure how they say it in Cape Verdean. I should know this. I have a lot of Cape Verdean family. They used to have the same national anthem of Guinea-Bissau until 1996, and then they created their own. This is the Chant of Liberty. Sing, brother, sing, my brother, for liberty is a hymn. With dignity, bury the seed in the dust of the naked island at the escarpment of life. Hope is as big as the sea, which embraces us, sentinel of the oceans and winds, preserving between the stars and the Atlantic, intone the chant of liberty. Sing, brother, sing, my brother, for liberty is a hymn, and man the certainty. That is the national anthem of Cape Verde. Happy Independence Day to the people of Cape Verde. This is great. All right, now, friends, I'm going to keep this moving. I actually am going to take a moment and play for you a music video that I did that is off of my album called The Watermelon Man. Me creating my music and being an independent artist is a long, arduous process. I really appreciate the blessing of loving the process and making this video, making this album, I believe, which I released in 2019. I released the first single for it in 2013 because I'm an independent artist. I got a lot of help from my man Chuck Chillout, and all the people that you're going to see as part of this music video. I'm realizing a theme in my own work. My first single off my first album was called The Hustle, about the duty and the grind of a 9-to-5 in order to be able to provide for your family. I did the same thing with this song called Late Shift. My man Mark Hatcher is singing the chorus, and he helped me lay down the concept when he was playing the guitar. So I really appreciate that help. I'm really excited that I am still in this business 10 years later. There's been a big deal about the fact that as hip hop has reached its 50th anniversary, there are no hip hop songs charting in the top Billboard charts as of right now. In this year, which is the first calendar year in maybe about 30 years where a hip hop song has not appeared in the charts. That's because the entire music industry is shifting, and I am prepared for the shift. I never expected to be a part of the music industry anyway. I'm just going to have the same 9-to-5 attitude, late shift attitude that my father did and my grandfather did, and in service of the people. And I think this video typifies that. So I'm going to play for you now to celebrate the 10-year anniversary, my song and video for Late Shift. Here we go.
She was feeling kind of strange, cause she hit her with a bang. She looked around like, what's the deal? She took another sip at the beat, controlled her hips, and she felt the temperature start to climb. She felt a quiver in her lip, and her body did a dip when they said, drummer, hit me one more time. And the band went, shake, shake, shake it, baby. This one is for the ladies. Shake, shake, shake it, baby. Let the rhythm drive you crazy. Shake, shake, shake it, boo. Make it do what it do. Shake, shake. Hustler trying to make it. Ain't nobody give us nothing, so we gotta take it. Gotta keep my spirits up, the devil's trying to break it. This is for my people out here hustling on that late shit. Cooking on that late shit. Cleaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit. Pushing on that late shit. Leaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit. Got a 9-to-5, got a 6-to-12, trying to put that gas in a ride, trying to put that food on the shelves. Got old bills with the same news, got new green with the same blues. New balances are tight, we in the same shoes, and we need to stop making the same moves. Two-car garage, felt it, smelt it, it ain't a mirage. Gotta get this money, yeah, get out of Dodge, but these Beastie Boys wanna sabotage. I work all day and I work all night, man. Got more work to do than the average white man. For these BGs trying to stay alive, us OGs got more than a 9-to-5. This is for my people out here hustling, trying to make it. Ain't nobody give us nothing, so we gotta take it. Gotta keep my spirits spirits of the devil's trying to break it. This is for my people out here hustling on that late shit, cooking on that late shit, cleaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit, pushing on that late shit, leaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit. For calloused hands and tired eyes, for future plans and valiant tries. For people out here on a mission, high on coffee and ambition, striving for higher positions. For easy answers to hard decisions, looking 10 years from now, more than 2020 vision. Look,
This for all the people who called in for work tonight to make it to the show. Let's go.
this is for my people out here hustling, trying to make it. Ain't nobody give us nothing, so we gotta take it. Gotta keep our spirits up, the devil's trying to break it. This is for my people out here hustling on that late shit, cooking on that late shit, cleaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit, pushing on that late shit, leaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding. I know it gets hard sometimes out here. Hustling, trying to make it. Ain't nobody give us nothing, so we gotta take it. Gotta keep our spirits up, the devil's trying to break it. This is for my people out here hustling on that late shit, cooking on that late shit, cleaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit, pushing on that late shit, leaning on that late shit. This is for my people out here grinding on that late shit.
Shout out to Lola Renee.
Ain't nobody
Shout
give
out
us nothing, so
to play this back with the music low. Shout out to Toys. You saw Toys in the video I played yesterday for Words, Beats, and Life, because he is a dancer and a teacher with Words, Beats, and Life. Shout out to Charles Newscomb, Chuck Chill Out. Shout out to Sally. You doing a great job faking like you on the bass. Shout out to Devon Pryor. You did a better job faking on the Congos than Sasha would on the Congos. Shout out to Sasha. Thank you for wearing your formal t-shirt with a bow tie. I appreciate that. Mark, you ripped it as always. I'm just excited that this still stands as a piece of art, and I'm proud of this. This is the kind of work that I do. So thank y'all very much. It's been 10 years since we shot this video, and I'm as proud of it now as I ever have been. I am fortunate. I've been working that late shift, and now I have the full-time job of exposing you to the great work that my friends and family do, and inspiring you by honoring the ancestors and preparing the descendants. Friends, there's only one more thing left for me to do in this program, and that is to play the Black National Anthem. I've been practicing it all year since I started the morning announcements last August. I feel like I've gotten better at it. If you heard me play at the beginning, you can tell. But friends, let's get into this. This was by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. Lift every voice and sing. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. That is my program for today. There are 3 things that I want you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Friends, at the count of 3, I need everyone to say peace, throw up the deuces, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.
Hold it now, the melon is sweet, the water is life. So every time we meet, I'ma give you a slice, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. I got the juice and plant the seeds. I reap the fruit and give you what you need, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. It's the watermelon man, reppin' red, black, and green. The county of PG sends you greetings from